Hey, it's Russell Peden. I just was sitting here at my desk. I was early out this morning. I was with my kids, my wife Carol and I were out teaching our girls Lexi and Bella how to ride a bike for the first time, and it made me think a little bit about our business. And so for this week's video, I thought I'd just talk to you a little bit about riding a bike. And if you've ever learned how to, if you've ever ridden a bike before, then you know it's, after you get it, it's a pretty simple thing. In fact, there's no saying that it's like riding a bike, meaning that you'll never forget once you learn it. And it made me think about our business. You know, the things that we do in our business, once you learn them, they're really easy and you never forget them, and it becomes part of you. It's simple to do. But in the beginning, especially if you're a new associate watching this video, or maybe you're a senior associate or manager who's got, you know, aspirations or goals to go to the next level, it can seem a little bit scary learning to do some things that you've never done before. I remember just starting off when I was in the business, you know, making those initial calls. Man, that telephone, it seemed like it weighed 1,000 pounds, but you know, just like riding a bike, you have to practice it. This morning we were taking our kids out to ride a bike. The first thing, well, there's, you know, when I learned to ride a bike, someone would just kind of run with you and then let you go, and you might crash and hurt yourself. But today, there's some new ways they teach to ride bikes. Now they tell you to start on grass. That way, if you fall, you won't injure yourself too bad. They want you to start on a slight hill and kind of just roll down, coast down, just balancing yourself, and get comfortable with that. Do that 10 or 15 times, and then they want you to practice going down the hill with your feet on the pedals, not pedaling, just again balancing yourself with your feet on the pedals. And then they want you to try riding down the hill pedaling, and you do that. You do all those things about 10 or 15 times before you try to do it on a street or something like that. In our business, it's the same thing. You know, you got to make those phone calls. That's how we practice in the business. And you know what? It's going to seem a little wobbly at first. It's going to seem like you don't know what you're doing. It seems like you're screwing up, and you know what? You might even fall. You might crash and burn like I did when I was riding the bike. But that's all part of the business. But here's what I know: once you do it, once you make a few calls and you realize, hey, this isn't as bad as I thought it was, you'll find that a lot of people are very responsive to you. In fact, most people you call, you probably won't even end up talking to you, get their voicemail or something like that. But you've realized it's not that bad. And then once you do it again, you're a little bit better at it, and it's not that bad. And then you invite some people over to your house for a presentation. You have someone else come out and do it for you. You watch them, and you realize, hey, this is pretty simple. It was just a in-home presentation. We shared it with some people, and hey, a couple people are even interested, and that's what it's all about. It's practicing the business. So in our business, we practice by making the calls, talking to the people that we come in contact with. And again, we got to just do it. You know, if you do it 10 or 15, 20 times, you'll find that it's not going to be as bad as you thought. It's not terminal. No one's ever died from talking to their friend or relative about prepaid legal services. And then we got to do those PBRs, where we invite people over to our house and let them come out and take a listen to our great company concept and opportunity. And then we want to meet people for a cup of coffee. We call those sit-down presentations, where you and someone are just sitting down. And again, in the beginning, your sponsor, upline manager, director will do those presentations for you. And but again, even if you had to do them by yourself, you can just stumble through them. You might crash and burn. It's not the end of the world. But the more sit downs you do, the more PBRs you do, the better you'll get at it. And pretty soon you'll be really good at it. You know, the reason that the top leaders in the company, platinums and millionaire club members like myself, are so good at what we do, and it seems like this stuff just rolls off our tongues, because we've been doing it a long time. We've been practicing, and we were a little bit wobbly in the beginning. We crashed and burned just like you, but you know what? The more we practice, the better we got, and the better we got, the more we practice, and here's the best part about it: all of a sudden it began to take off, and now it's like second nature to us. It's kind of like riding a bike. So this is Russell Peden, just a short video for you for this week, just for a thought for the week to encourage you to go out there and share this opportunity with more and more people that you come in contact with. So we'll talk to you via video next week on our video log. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.